So a couple years ago, a friend mentioned that I would love Beautycounter because she was saying that I was healthy and I ate good and exercised. And I was really confused and I thought it was a really funny thing to say to someone because I had zero clue that it took 26 seconds for the products you put on your skin to go into your bloodstream. And 60% of what you put on your body goes into your blood. And I just didn't know, and I felt kind of oblivious to this. I thought that, okay, well, that's all good, but the FDA regulates skincare, right? That's what I thought, and they don't. And so they actually can't even issue recalls on products. Basically, any cosmetic manufacturer can go and put something on the shelf, and it doesn't have to go through a strict testing or for safety. And so there hasn't been a federal law passed since 1938, and that law was 1.5 pages. So we have 1.5 pages of legislation governing a multi-billion-dollar industry in the United States. So I was so shocked, and the more research that I did, I was just more horrified. So in the 1960s, 1 in 20 women were diagnosed with breast cancer, and now it's 1 in 8. And currently 1 in 3 women are diagnosed with any type of cancer during their lifetime. And so cancer rates are going up. Clearly something's going terribly wrong. And one of the big changes that has been made is the amount of chemicals being used. And so every year, 1,000 chemicals are registered for use in the United States, and only 10% of them are tested for health harm and safety. So that being said, I hadn't even tried Beautycounter yet, but I loved what they were doing, and I loved that they advocated for change in DC and that they were trying to make change. And so I knew that I wanted to switch over to their products. There is a list of over 1,500 ingredients that they have banned, and they're always strictly testing. And in the US, they only ban 30. So that's kind of the difference. So anyways, I knew that I wanted to switch over for my family. And so I started using them, and I absolutely love them. So I actually joined Beautycounter only for the startup kit because I thought that would be the best way to make the switch. I would get the most products for the least amount of money, and that's what I did. And it turns out I love them, and I found it so easy to share with my family and friends because I wanted them to know. So before I talk about these great products, I wanted to share a few ingredients that I really think are important to stay away from. And our whole purpose in Beautycounter is to get safer products into the hands of everyone, and that doesn't necessarily mean Beautycounter. And so I think it's so important to stay away from parabens. They are a preservative with estrogen mimicking properties that are linked to breast cancer. And so when they look at the breast tissue, people who have breast cancer, it's filled with parabens. Another one is fragrance, because there's a loophole there. Fragrance is a trade secret, and so they don't have to describe what is in it or list the ingredients in a fragrance, meaning there could be thousands of things in one. So then the third one is phthalates. So phthalates are endocrine disruptors which link to breast cancer as well as early puberty in girls. And something I learned this week that was crazy to me is that in the 1960s, the average age for a girl to go through puberty was almost 16 years old. And today it's 11. The average age girls go through puberty is 11. And so it's crazy, isn't it? So I think it's so important that you're using safe products on your kids and on your families. We have so much to choose from. We have different skincare, makeup, kids products, baby products, but I'm not going to go over everything because we'd be here all day. You can look for the whole list on my website. But I just wanted to share some of my favorites as well as some of my summer favorites. So our Countermatch line here is what I use, and I really like it. It has a patented technology called biomimic technology, and it provides hydration, nutrition, and oxygen for vibrant, smooth skin. And what I love about the lotion is that it matches the properties of skin. So if you were to look at it through a microscope, it would show layers. And when you look at your skin is made up of layers. And so it meshes with your skin rather than normal lotion that is just made of particles that sits on top of your skin. So super interesting. So it does have anti-aging properties, but our actual clinically proven line for aging is our rejuvenating line. And most anti-aging lines have something called retinol in them. And retinol is not a safe ingredient to use. When used topically, can cause growth tumors. So not safe, not something we use. Instead, we use something called the jambu plant, which has the power to rejuvenate itself, and it works so well. We have a cleanser, a serum. Serum is nutrients for your skin, and so that's what's going to help protect from wrinkles. And there's a toner, a night cream, a day cream, and an eye cream. And the eye cream is a huge favorite because it's good for puffiness, dark circles, and fine lines, and it's actually made with caffeine. So that's a big seller. And then my personal favorite is actually our charcoal bar, and that's what I use to wash my face. So activated charcoal has a negative electric charge, and the toxins in your skin have a positive charge. So when you wash your face with it, it's pulling toxins from your skin, giving you such a good deep clean, cleaning your pores, great for acne. I also use it on the backs of my arms if you get bumps in your arms. Good for razor burn. My husband uses it on his back. And then I also love to use it to clean my makeup brushes. It actually works better than any other makeup shampoo that I've ever used. So I love it for that. And then I even use it to get stains out of my kids' clothes. So if I realize like how good it's getting stains out of that, like think about what it's doing for your face. So love it. And then the other one is we have a charcoal line. And so the charcoal mask is something I do once a week. You put it on your face and your whole face is black. And then when you wash it off with warm water, your face feels so soft, and it's a really good exfoliator. It's a really deep clean, and it pulls the toxins. So that's a great one. And then the balancing oil, I must say, is my favorite product that Beautycounter sells. I used to have acne scarring on my cheeks, and I never really felt comfortable going out without makeup or anything, and now that's what I do most days. So it totally cleared my acne scarring, so I love it, and I will not go a day without using the balancing oil. And it has omega-3, 6, and 9, and they're botanical oils. They're not synthetic oils, so it actually, if you have oily or dry skin, it balances your skin tone out. And then the other one that comes with that is the toning spray, the charcoal toning spray, which I use before I put my makeup on. I just spray it on my face, and I actually love it for summer because it's so refreshing during the day when you're just like hot and sweaty. It's like a little pick-me-up, and you can even put it in the fridge. So that's kind of a great one for summer. And then we have something that just launched last week, which is called an overnight resurfacing peel. And it is our most high-performing product to date. Every day we're exposed to pollution, sun, and external stressors, which cause dead skin cells and age spots. So as you age, your skin stops exfoliating itself, which means that you need a little extra help. So that's why kids have such beautiful skin and we not so much. So the peel actually removes the damaged outer layer of your skin and promotes cell turnover. And then it also removes the dead skin cells. So once the dead skin is removed, you have the most radiant, vibrant, beautiful skin, and I absolutely love it. I had age spots after I had my girls, and they have almost gone away. I had my a mole removed on my face, and I thought the dermatologist said I'd have a scar for a year, and it's almost gone. It is magic in a bottle. So something I found really interesting is that using a peel is actually one of the oldest cosmetic procedures in the world and was used in ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome to help promote smoother, beautiful skin. So how cool is that? And then, of course, for summer, I've got to talk about our new sunscreen. So it obviously protects from UVA and UVB. So UVA is aging, causes aging, and UVB is the burning rays that makes you burn. And then ours actually protects from blue light as well. So blue light is something that is an environment, like it's the reason why the sky is blue. It is also, you can get blue light exposure through your phones. And so it's actually, science is coming out that it's causing aging. So it actually prevents blue light as well. What I love about this new line is that it comes with a spray sunscreen. And instead of aerosol, which is not safe for yourself or the environment, it is using an air technology. And so you just spray it on your skin and rub it in, and it is so good. I love it for my kids because when we get to the beach, they just want to run. And then there is a face sunscreen as well, and just a regular all-over body sunscreen. And so something to look out for when you're looking at sunscreen is to make sure that it doesn't have parabens in it. Make sure that it doesn't have oxybenzone. Oxybenzone is actually just banned in Hawaii a couple months ago, which is really exciting that they've started to do that. But basically, people were swimming in the coral reefs, right? And the oxybenzone from the sunscreen was breaking down the coral reef and damaging them. And so if you think about all the damage that it's done to the coral reef, think about what it's actually doing to your body when it's on your body. It's actually so scary because you're putting on sunscreen to prevent skin cancer, but all these horrible ingredients can cause cancer. So make sure you're using a safe sunscreen. And then as well, make sure it's formulated with non-nano zinc oxide, meaning it's a mineral sunscreen. So that's all I've got to say about sunscreen. And then, we have another, one of our makeup line is actually, it's called a Dew Skin, and it's a tinted moisturizer. And so there's 5 different shades you can get, and it just has a tiny bit of color, but it has SPF 20 in it. And another makeup item that we have is a bronzer. So I make sure that I always put lots of sunscreen on my face so my face never gets tan, so I always need a little help to balance the rest of my skin tone. So I love our bronzer, and I love that it's matte. It's not shiny or glossy or anything. And then 2 of my other favorite products for summer are the Sugar Scrub, which is made with brown sugar actually. And I don't know if you can, it smells so good. I wish I could, you could smell over virtually, you know? Maybe one day. But it has lemongrass in it, and I love the smell of lemongrass, so it smells really good, and it just exfoliates your skin really well, especially for summer dry skin. And then yeah, when you have it on in the shower, the water droplets kind of dribble off, and it's kind of sexy. I don't know. And then I also love our Glow Shimmer Oil, and so it's not a self tanner, but when you put it on your skin, it actually makes you look tan, and it has this perfect shimmer, not like weird looking shimmer, but a beautiful like bronze radiant look, and it looks like you've been kissed by the sun, is what I feel like. So for a full list of products, obviously you can go and take a look at my website, but before I jump off, I just wanted to share something with you. So after graduating from university, I worked in real estate marketing, and I absolutely loved my job, but after I had my 2 girls, I wanted to embrace the change into full first momhood and be a stay-home mom. And I love my kids so much, and I love being a stay-home mom with them. And my kids and my husband bring me so much joy. But having an entrepreneurial spirit and kind of being career-minded, I missed that chapter of my life. And I thought, like, I don't know, I never really thought that I was doing what I was meant to be doing, if that makes sense. And I did not join Beautycounter for it to be that for me, but it totally has. And I am so happy to be working with a company that makes a difference in the world. And all the people that I get to work with are so sweet and kind, and I just love them. And yeah, I have just loved being a part of it, and partnering with Beautycounter has actually helped me be a stay-home mom, but still build a lucrative business at the same time. And I can still have all hands on deck at home, which is really, really incredible. And so you just never know. Maybe this is something that could be a blessing in your life as much as it has been for mine, because I truly feel like it is the best job in the world. And I'm living my dream job. I don't think very many people can say that. So yes, if you were interested, I would absolutely love to chat with you. Anyways, I hope you have a good day, and I hope you find this interesting.